I am sad to say that Saltburn, which is being touted as this queer film, it wasn't gay enough for me. But it's perhaps my favorite movie of the year. And welcome to my safe haven, everybody. Thank you guys so much for clicking on another video and joining me here on the Black Gay Comic Geek channel. If this is your first time checking out my channel, my name is Michael. I call myself the Black Gay Comic Geek, and I always say the things that I love to talk about on my channel has blood, sex, gore, and magic, or any variation of the four. So I like to talk superheroes, video games, comic books, action movies, horror movies, sci-fi, fantasy, all of that stuff. And of course, I like to talk about black representation and queer representation. So if that's something that you are interested in, become one of my followers on this account, which I call my safe haven. Help me get to 9,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 12, 20, 15, 1 billion subscribers. But you can also help out the channel by hitting that like button. Anytime you come across any of my videos, hit that like button. It'll really help with the YouTube algorithm, getting this video out there, getting my channel out there, watching to the end for the watch time. Watch, like, share, comment, interact on this video and all videos for the all gay rhythm. Now, guys, we are here to talk about Saltburn. It is an indie film, and actually, I believe it comes out tomorrow on the 17th for limited release. And then worldwide release, I believe, is on Thanksgiving Day. And the movie stars Barry Keoghan, who most people know as Druid from Eternals, Jacob Elordi, or Lordy, something like that, who's currently playing Elvis in the movie Priscilla. He's also in Euphoria. I don't watch Euphoria, but most people, I guess, would know him from Euphoria. And the movie is directed by Emerald Fennell, and it also has Rosamund Pike and Richard E. Grant. And this movie is not a movie, again, kind of like the show Fellow Travelers that I also recently reviewed on my channel. This is a movie that was not on my radar. And just based on the trailer alone, I would not have gone to see this movie because the trailers don't really tell you much, and that's actually a good thing. And honestly, I feel like if you haven't seen the trailer for this movie, go in and watch this movie as blind as you can. And granted, even if you watch the trailer, you still wouldn't necessarily know what's going on. But this movie, I feel like definitely won't be for everybody. But my God, this movie was like right up my alley, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. If you couldn't tell from the intro, I said, as of right now, this movie is my favorite movie of the year. I gotta go through and think about all the movies that I've seen to make like a top 10 list, but right now, this is my favorite movie of the year. Number 2 would probably be Talk to Me, which I also reviewed up here. And granted, Color Purple might dethrone that once it comes out as my favorite movie of the year, but right now it is Saltburn. And to give you a quick synopsis of Saltburn, struggling to find his place at Oxford University in 2006, Oliver Quick finds himself drawn into the world of charming and aristocratic Felix Canton, who invites him to Saltburn, his eccentric family's sprawling estate, for a summer never to be forgotten. And I know I just said go into the movie as blind as you can, and then here I am giving you the synopsis, but even that tells you nothing about this movie. And this movie is so mysterious, it's sexy, it's intriguing. The characters are so captivating, especially Barry Keoghan's Oliver Quick. He's pretty much the main focus of the movie. And it's almost kind of hard to describe this movie because, like I said, there are people that are touting this as a queer movie, but then at the same time, I'm like, it's kind of not a queer movie, but then at the same time, it is kind of a queer movie. And it's like, and I can understand why there are some people that are saying it is a queer movie, but then I get the people that are saying it's not a queer movie. So I know that description is very weird and very vague, but you will get it when you watch the movie. And I can understand why you fall on both sides of the spectrum. And without giving too much away, part of what makes the movie a queer movie is that the character of Oliver Quick is kind of very much obsessed with the character of Felix. But then you're wondering to yourself, is he obsessed because he's in love with this character? Or does he just want to ingratiate himself with one of the most popular people on campus? And the fact that Felix is rich, Oliver isn't. And so he wants to put himself in those circles of being with the rich and wealthy, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Granted, that show was before my time. But with that said, and you know how I always say, the things that I love talk about on my channel has blood, sex, gore, and magic. And this show pretty much has all of that but the magic. The magic was in the storyline. The magic was in the script. The magic was in the acting and the directing, but there wasn't actually like push, push, push type of magic. But this show is dark. Or I said show, this movie is dark. And I don't mean the lighting, I mean the script, like what this show is, I keep saying show, I don't know why, but what this movie is about, the storyline of it. It's basically described as a psychological black comedy. And I don't even know if comedy is really what it is, because it wasn't funny, but I guess comedy works because certain moments and certain things and certain interactions that come from the character of Oliver from Barry Keoghan, you do laugh, but you laugh in a very uncomfortable type of way. You're just like, oh my God, like, no. Or certain scenes, you're just like, oh no. Like you're laughing, but it's like just very, you feel very uncomfortable the entire time watching the movie. But the fact that they went there in the movie, you're uncomfortable, but it's very satisfying that they went there in the way. And then like the twist and turns, and it's really hard to describe this movie because like I said, it's best to go in as blind as possible. So it's like me just trying to tightrope in it and talking through the movie, but I'm just like, but the twists and turns that happen throughout the movie, especially once you get to like the end, oh my God, like that ending and the final song that plays at the end. And again, Barry Keoghan's performance, I swear, if he doesn't get an Oscar nomination from this movie, scam. Throw the whole Oscars away because he was incredible. He was awesome. Not just him, but the whole cast, but more so Barry Keoghan. And like I said, because this movie is very psychological and it's thrilling, you know, a psychological thriller, and there are a lot of slow burn moments in this movie of getting to know the characters and almost in a way, because Barry Keoghan's character is kind of stalking Felix. And I use that word very loosely. He's not actually stalking him, but in some ways he kind of is. And so because of that, when you think of like a predator or a predator stalking their prey, it's very slow and very methodical. And so there are a lot of slow moments in this movie. And so because of that, I can see how or why this movie wouldn't be for everybody and why there would be some people that go into this movie and not really enjoy it. Like I spoke to a friend of mine, I asked her, what did she think about the movie? And she was just like, I thought it was okay. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it. And then she said, but I thought the performances were great, but I didn't really like the movie and I thought it was all over the place and yada, yada, yada. Me, I felt the exact opposite. For me, this movie was damn near perfect. And I totally want to see this movie again. And like I said, it's hard to describe this movie. It's like, there's so much stuff that I want to say. I can't, because I want you guys to watch this movie and I want you to go in as blind as possible. But let me just say, I'm gonna just end it right here and just say, this movie was great. I love this movie. And like, in some ways, the theme, I would say the overall theme of the movie, actually, no, I'm not even gonna say what the theme is because I feel like even that is giving too much away. So I just totally recommend this movie. I totally check it out. Again, limited release this weekend and then worldwide release, I think, yeah, Thanksgiving. So check out Saltburn. But with that said, have you guys, for anybody who's watching the stream, have you guys seen Saltburn? What did you think about it? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. I do wish though, considering, and I will say, considering what this story is telling and the themes of this story, I wish, like, you know, like what I was saying in the beginning, it's not gay enough for me. Because even the director said, yeah, I think this movie is a queer film. I don't want you to think, I want you to know. I wish this movie did have more gay moments and gay scenes, because there were a lot of heterosexual sex scenes, but they're really, even though the theme was really, a lot of it had queer narratives, there was really only the one gay sex scene, and it wasn't even really a sex scene, it was just like a moment. But at the same time, damn near all the moments in this movie were gay, like you knew, but it's like, but I still wish there was more. But anyway, but I understand what they were, it's so hard to talk about this movie, but I understand what they were going for. But anyway, go check out this movie, I can't praise it enough. And the music, the score, the way the shots and all of that, the lingering moments and the uncomfortability, like it was all incredible. Anyway, check out the movie Saltburn. But when you see Saltburn, come back here and let me know what you thought about the movie. Did you like it? Did you love it as much as I did? Did you think it was okay? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you can, hit that thumbs up button again and like this video to really help out with the channel. If this is one of your first time checking out one of my videos, please check out the other videos on my channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe for more. Hit that bell notification button so you're alerted every single time I post a new video, and tell your friends, families, and neighbors about my channel to help me continue to grow. And as always, I will catch you guys next time.